Ladies, I am here tonight on the and tonight we're gonna talk about the Green Bay Packers beating the Detroit Lions 35-17. This game was good in the beginning. They were going back and forth. I believe the halftime the Lions led 17-14 at the halftime, and I'm like, oh, we got a good game here. But then obviously the Packers took over. They scored 21 points. And they ended up winning the game 35-17. The Detroit Lions did not score after they got outscored 21-0 in the second half. After winning the first half 17-14, they completely got destroyed in the second half 21-0. The Packers ended up winning the game 35-17. It was kind of like the opposite of it was kind of like the opposite of last week for the Lions, where the first half was bad versus San Francisco, but then they came alive in the second half. This was like the opposite for them. It felt like where the first half was fantastic, but then in the second half they fell off. They went from 17 points in the first half to 0 points in the second half. Man, the guy that killed it today was I believe it was the running back Aaron Jones, 6-7 yards. Wait a minute, Aaron Jones. He had 4 touchdowns. Aaron Jones. He had three catching touchdowns and then 1 rushing touchdown. He killed it tonight. Aaron Jones was fantastic, man. He was the star of the night, man. Aaron Jones. But let me go through some stats here real quick. Jared Goff ended up going 26 for 36 on his passing, 245 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, QBR of 56. Whatever. I mean, he wasn't that bad, to be honest. It's just that, man, they're just not good enough to win, man. And then he also left them with 45 yards running. Swift, they didn't do that good. I thought they had it. I said it last night on the show with Kobe Albertson. If the Lions wanted a chance to win this ball game, they needed to establish the running game. And I thought, they ran for 108 yards to the team, but 45 of those were by Jared Goff. I think they needed DeAndre Swift to really have a good game, and he really didn't. Only 37 yards. They needed a beggar. They needed a huge performance. They needed like about 70 to 100 yards from DeAndre Swift, and he only had 37. And then Jamal Williams, who thought maybe he would also get involved because it's a former team. He had 25. He didn't really do much. And then the tight end, TKJ Hickerson, 8 catches for 66 yards, 1 touchdown. They just don't have enough, man. But I thought maybe when they started falling behind, they had to get away from that running game, starting to throw the football. And once Jared Goff, if he doesn't have that running game, he's not really good because he feeds off that play action fake. Let's look at the Packers stats. Aaron Rodgers had a hell of a game. Completed 22 of 27 passes, 255 yards, 4 touchdowns, a QBR of 76. And 4 of the 3 were passes to Aaron Jones. He had a hell of a game. Aaron Jones finished with 67 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, and 3 reception touchdowns. The guy killed it, man. Aaron Jones. Devontae Adams, 8 catches, 121 yards. But yeah, man, Aaron Jones, 6 catches, 3 touchdowns, 48 yards catching by Aaron Jones. Randall Cobb, 3 catches, 25 yards. But yeah, man, once Rodgers took over, Rodgers was pretty good tonight. Once he took over, and he was pretty efficient, completed almost every pass. Once he took over, the Lions just couldn't. They just didn't have answers, man. Jared Goff, man, he's not that good. Like I said, you needed a big performance from the running game. You didn't really get that. It's a terrible situation where he was actually the leading rusher, Jared Goff, with 45 yards. Just not a good performance. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, the Green Bay Packers, to get back on track. But until next time, why don't you just holla at your boy? Have a good night, everybody.